This is the USB port which I'm showing in a zoomed view, where you can connect one end of the USB port and on the other end can be connected to your laptop for direct printing. The width of the printer is 375mm. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be doing the unboxing, setup and a review of the Epson EcoTank L3252 all-in-one Wi-Fi printer. I bought this product on Amazon for 13,200 rupees and this is the box packaging of the product. It is a very neatly packaged product to protect the printer from any potential damage. I have explained the setup process in extreme detail, so just watch this video and you will be good to go. Just after unboxing the printer, we get this product CD along with a detailed installation manual or a product manual which will play a crucial role in our setup process going forward. This is the booklet which will be extremely helpful. As you can see, the printer has been protected with this thermocol for any damage which might be caused during the transportation. After we remove the thermocol, we have this printer which is cleanly set in the plastic packaging. We will unwrap the plastic from this printer later. First, let's see what else we have here inside the box. We get 4 colored ink bottles as default inside the box of this printer, which are black, yellow, magenta and cyan. Also, inside the box we get the power cable which has to be connected to the main power source, and we also get the USB cable which can be connected to the laptops or PCs to have a wired printing connection. So these are the total contents of the printer package. The Epson printer is protected with these blue tapes to protect the internals from getting damaged during transportation. We will remove these blue tapes before setting up the printer now. Epson EcoTank printer offers printing, scanning and copy, that is the Xerox functionality. The printer offers both Wi-Fi based printing and also direct wired connection printing as well. It uses the Epson heat-free technology to make sure the printer does not heat during longer printing usage. This is how the printer looks like from the back surface and on the sides. It is very compact and well suited for small offices and homes. Now let's go ahead and set up the printer by connecting this main power socket at the back. During operation, the power consumption is 12 watt and on standby it is 4.5 watt, which is quite reasonable. And we also have this box provided USB cable which can be connected at the back. This is the USB port which I am showing in a zoomed view, where you can connect one end of the USB port and on the other end can be connected to your laptop for direct printing. The width of the printer is 375mm and the printer overall weighs just 3.9 kilograms, which makes it compact and easy to use, and it takes less space as well. Epson is actually rated as India's #1 ink tank printer brand. This specific printer offers up to 4,500 pages of black color print and up to 7,500 pages of color print in one bottle set. Hence, it offers very high print yield. This printer uses inkjet printing technology, which works by propelling tiny droplets of ink onto paper just like a miniature showerhead. Now let's go ahead and set up this printer by using the Epson Smart Panel app. I've just scanned the QR code which is present in this manual and I'm installing this Epson Smart Panel app onto my smartphone. Once you are done installing, you have to open the app and agree to the license terms and conditions. And once we agree, we will be taken to the next page. Before we go there, we have to just long press this power button and the printer will be turned on for the very first time. And it will go into the pairing mode of Wi-Fi, and then we will go ahead for our mobile phone and continue for the next steps of installation process. The next steps of the process will become very easy if you just follow the instructions that I am showing on the video. As you can see, the printer has been recognized. You have to just go ahead and select that, and the next set of instructions will be given step by step on the mobile app itself. It will slowly give your first step, which is the ink initialization step. And the next step is to add the ink to your ink tanks of this printer. Now let's go ahead and click on continue. We should not shut down the printer during this process. So let's go to the next step. The next step is to open the ink tank cover. This is the ink tank cover which is present right in front of us. This is the ink tank cover. Let's open the ink tank cover, and these are the 4 colors which are present: black, yellow, magenta and cyan. One by one, now let's go ahead and fill these ink tanks with the help of our ink bottles. The first is our black color. This is the black color ink that has been provided within the box. Open the bottle and I will just show you how you can insert it onto this nozzle and pour the ink into your tank. Epson has done a great job in developing this spill-proof, error-free way of refilling the ink onto your tank of the printer. Ink tank is very neatly integrated at the front end of the printer and designed to ensure hassle-free refilling for the entire duration of your printer's lifetime. This Epson EcoTank L3252 takes the mess out of refilling ink. Its innovative spill-proof ink bottles are designed with unique nozzles that fit perfectly into the corresponding tank inlets. So that means no squeezing, no spills, just a clean and easy refill of your ink every single time. This means you can keep your hands and workspace ink-free, making maintenance a breeze. Initially, as I showed you, I filled the black color. Now I will go ahead and fill the yellow color. Similarly, I will be doing the same process for the rest of the 2 colors, which is cyan and magenta as well. One important thing to make sure is that all of the ink tanks has to be filled with ink before you go ahead and continue with the rest of the setup. Otherwise, the printer will be damaged. This is a major disclaimer which has been boldly mentioned in the booklet and also in the product manuals. Also, make sure you fill the right color in the right tank, otherwise it will be damaging the printer as well. Once you have filled the ink on all the tanks, we shall go ahead and proceed to the next step of the setup, which is called the ink initialization. I will show you how it is actually showcased in the app. As you can see, it just confirms that you have filled all of the ink in all of your tanks. Next is this ink initialization process, which is extremely important. When you first set up this printer, it goes through a process called ink initialization. This is where the printer fills its internal tubes and the print head with ink, preparing it for printing. It is essentially a one-time setup that ensures consistent and high quality printing. It takes a bit of time, which is around 5 minutes, and this crucial step guarantees that your printer is ready to deliver vibrant colors and sharp text for all of your printing procedures. The next step in the process is to connect your printer to your Wi-Fi network. This supports only 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi bands. Hence, it supports only connecting to a 2G network. Once you have successfully connected your printer to your Wi-Fi, next step is to conclude the initialization or setup process and to proceed to the next step, that is loading paper and start printing. During any of these steps, if you had any questions, feel free to write them down in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer. Here at the back, we have to open this tray and start loading this paper. I have bought this JK Easy Copier, which is a default printing paper, which costed me somewhere around 400 rupees. I will be going ahead and loading these paper at the paper loading bay. You have to just expand this and set it to the level of A4 size sheets. As you can see, this is actually the paper protector or the borders for paper. You can just expand this and keep the paper like this and make sure that it is properly fitting. It has to snugly fit to the paper that you have loaded into this paper loading bay. So after you have loaded the paper, the next step is to go ahead and open the front portion. This is where the printed paper actually comes out. We also have the border for this to make sure that the printed paper does not fall down on the ground. So this is actually provided for that. Once you have loaded the paper, you have to actually do the first time test print, which is very important. The first time test print ensures that you actually have initialized the ink properly and actually have set up the paper properly, and the printer is ready for the rest of the printing that you want to do. So as you can see, this is the test print which has come out very well, and that means we can confirm that all of the setup process has been successfully done. Now what I'll do is I will just select a dummy document from my system and I'll just go ahead and print. So as you can see, I'm using this mobile app to just select some dummy document, and within this printing settings there are multiple options like selecting the media type, what is the type of paper, what is the layout, if you want to set the borders or not, what is the quality of print that you want to set, print date, color or black and white, and everything else. And when you just click on print, it will just load and it will make the default printer sound, and automatically after just a few seconds the printer will just print the document that you had requested it for. As you can see, the printer has now successfully printed the document right from my mobile phone. It has a capacity to print a maximum of 15 pages per minute for color printout and 33 pages per minute for monochrome or black and white printout, which is fairly fast for printers in this price range. This printer also has a scanning functionality, which I am showcasing now. You need to just fit the paper or document which you want to scan on the scanning area glass as per the size of the document or paper. There are indentations or demarcations provided for you to properly help in aligning the paper. As you can see, I am using the A4 size sheet, hence I am aligning for that A4 demarcation which is present, so on and so forth. Once you have kept the scanning document, there are multiple options that is present. Later you can actually scan this document and save it as a soft copy on your mobile phone, or you can even do a color printout or color Xerox or many other functionalities which is possible. As you can see, I just did a color printout from the scanned copy of the document. And also one more feature is when you keep a document for scanning on the scanning area, the same copy is actually uploaded to your mobile phone inside the Epson Smart Panel app. This is the live preview of the document which is kept for scanning. You can decide to actually save this document as a soft copy on your device. That is what I am showing you guys right now. I have created a folder into my file manager and I'm actually saving this file scanned copy to my document, which is pretty cool. And also one more thing is I'm just showing you guys how you can take a Xerox copy of any document that you have. Just follow the instructions that I am showing. You can just keep it in the scanning area, and using your app or just by using the buttons that is present on the printer, you can take a Xerox. By using the app, there are a lot more controls like, increasing the darkness or increasing the brightness of the text or increasing the contrast of the paper and other things are there, basis which you can decide what is the quality of Xerox that you want. As you can see, I'm using the copy feature which is present inside the application, and by using that copy feature, I am successfully able to take the copy which is the Xerox of the document which I had kept for scanning in the scanning area. This is a very cool feature and I'm really enjoying the usage experience of this printer in both the scanning of documents, because especially I used to go for scanning of Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport or some other basic documents to the nearest Xerox shop quite often. Hence, with the help of this, it has actually helped save much time because there is printer at home. So this is the procedure that I am showing how you can actually set up this printer with your computer. So you have to download this printer driver from the Epson website for Mac devices. The process is actually the same for Windows devices as well. Just install this printer driver just like how I am showing in the video, guys. Install the printer driver on your Mac or Windows devices. As I said, the setup process is almost similar for both, but it is slightly complex on Mac. Hence, I have chosen Mac to showcase this one. And once you have turned on the printer, let's go and select the driver. As you can see, the driver is automatically initialized for this particular document. I've just opened some random document, and during the printing process, it will ask for initialization of a driver. And once that is done, you will be successfully able to set the driver for your specific printer, and you are good to go for printing from your laptop as well. And if you don't want to do this hassle, you have to just connect that USB cable which is provided, and you can directly take a printout with wired connection. As you can see, I just took a printout of some dummy document on my laptop. This printer actually uses the dye-based inks technology, and also it has a flatbed color image scanner. It has an optical resolution of 1200 x 2400 dpi. The highest printing resolution that it offers is 5760 x 1440 optimized DPI. And also it has support for papers such as A4, A5, A6, B5, B6, which is an envelope size, etc. In my last 1 month of using this printer, I've been thoroughly enjoying the experience. It has been seamless, it has served all my purposes, and I feel it is worth the price that I have paid. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, if you want to buy this printer, the link is in the description. If you want to check out their product website before making the purchase decision, the link is in the description. If you want to install the software or driver for this printer, the link is also in the description. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.